couple of updates since the last time that I made a video. Um, the mayor of Springfield, turns out, has got a lot of explaining to do. He owns several properties that have been rented out by the Haitians. For the record, as of right now, still, I mean, you can say all the stuff you want. There's a lot of hearsay. There's absolutely no proof that any Haitians have ate any cats or dogs here in America, or here in Springfield, Ohio, to be more specific. I mean, you can look it up. Most of their voodoo rituals that people have said, it's not even cats and dogs. It's like goat's blood and cattle blood, chicken blood. Um, and I'm not even saying that they're doing that. So, I mean, look, you can say what you want. The the origin of the whole Haitians and the cats and the dogs, the one lady that, you know, came out with this whole crap, turns out she even said that either 1 or 2 days later, her cat turned up. It was underneath the porch. So, you know, I'm tired of hearing that. But once again, there's a real problem. And there's a real problem with the Haitians. And it's not the Haitians themselves. It's not the Haitians' fault. It's everything like I said in the first video. Uh, First of all, they are refugees. They're not illegal immigrants. You can have your opinion on that. I have mine. Either way, though, doesn't matter what our opinion is. Under the law, a refugee is not a illegal immigrant. I know there's a lot of people mad at that. Governor Mike DeWine is the one that said they could come here. So, you know, take that how you want it. That's 100% fact. Don't take my word for it. But, you know, once again, there is a problem because of the Haitians being here. Absolutely. It's not a Haitian problem. It is a government, it is a infrastructure, it is a economic problem upon many other problems. Um, for one, okay, we were a town of 60,000 people. They've said somewhere between, I believe, check me on this, 15, 20,000 Haitian refugees have been here. So, okay, that is, let's just say it's 15. That is a 25% population increase in a small town. We do not have the housing. Um, we've had homeless shelters that have recently closed because they don't have any funding. We have had food pantries that have had to limit their output and what they can give because of so many people. Um, there's been so many problems, guys, and I want to focus on the problems. And come to find out now, as of right now, this is all. Uh, I don't want to call it speculatory because there has been some, I guess, documents and proof, but basically, okay, come to find out, I don't know his first name. I'm so sorry. I live here. This is my community, and I don't even know the mayor's first name. This is what I do know, okay? I believe there was a mayor that was elected here, and I believe that he passed away. So this guy, his last name's Rue, ended up taking office. He has a funeral home, and he has some rental properties. I don't know how many, but he does have a funeral home here in Springfield. Just look it up. Uh, Rue Funeral Home, Springfield, Ohio. That's all you have to do. Um, Come to find out, he's got several properties that are occupied by Haitian refugees. And basically, what has happened? Okay, I was fortunate enough for the first time in my life at 37 years old, I was able to purchase my first home. My home loan was for $125,000. If this would have been 2019, my home loan would have only had to have been for about $55,000 to $65,000 because of the property increase. Rent has went from in 2020, okay, pre-COVID, right when COVID started, anything that ran 700 a month is now running about anywhere between, give or take, depending on the neighborhood. Springfield's not that big of a town, between 12 and 1500 a month. Uh, the jobs here, man. Okay, I know some people might think that $16 an hour is good money. I don't care if you live, I was born in Louisville. I'm from Kentucky. I don't care if you were born in the backwoods of Kentucky. This is 2024. Okay, I'm sorry. I was born in 1987. I'm a Reagan baby. $16 an hour, I don't care where you're from, where you live, is not a livable wage. Not for a single person. Okay? And unfortunately, that's what the jobs start here. And it looks like, okay, going back to what I was saying earlier, sorry, I got sidetracked. It's looking like that possibly in the future it might come out, okay? Because Springfield used to be a very industrious town. I mean, don't take my word for it, look it up. A lot of factories have left. Factories are trying to come back. Um, some of the factories here have taken on the Haitian refugees as temporary workers through the temp service. And there's a temporary staffing company here in Springfield called First Diversity Staffing, I believe. And come to find out, the head of it might have, there's been reports that people have called him King George because since the refugees have started coming, he's made so much money um, through, okay, getting Haitians jobs and taking their 1,500 a month, check that they get or whatever support that they get from the government. I don't know what it's technically called, but uh, basically, okay, what I'm trying to say is I'm not happy that there's Haitian refugees in my hometown. Um, it has driven up the cost of living. We went from a small Ohio town prices to look it up, look up rental prices, look up housing value. We're online with places like New York City and California now for housing. In the past 4 to 5 years, housing costs have doubled to tripled. A home that was $20,000 5 years ago is now bare minimum $80,000. I mean, it is ridiculous. And we should really be questioning our government and how much power our local officials have, because it looks like from the governor of Ohio down to the mayor of Springfield to realtor companies like Roost Realty here in Springfield. That's Legos, Tom Legos. That's just a name too. It's not just them. There's a few more because we're not that big of a town. But I'm just saying, it's easy to blame all of this on the Haitians. And, you know, to a point, part of me wants to. And you know what I do? I sit back and think, okay, if I was in their shoes and I was promised everything that they were promised, you can't blame them for, not getting a free pass. You know what I mean? And it's just government, guys. I'm not trying to ramble on, but it is just government. And, you know, I'm not supporting any specific candidate. I don't know who's going to do better because both of them technically have had their chance. One of them was president for 4 years. I know this didn't happen under him, but he didn't sign anything to prevent it from happening either. Now, the other candidate has been vice president for the past 4 years. This did happen under their watch, under her watch. But I just don't know. It's looking like that there's a chance. There's a chance. I'm not saying that it is, but okay, there's a really good Jewish news organization, not supporting any cause, just one specific news organization, that a reporter came here to Springfield, started talking to him. Okay, people, there's a chance, okay, all this child trafficking and sex trafficking, there's a decent chance that this has impacted the Haitian refugee community as well. And I know that a lot of us aren't happy with the situation, understandably so. But at the same time, okay, I mean, they're not the ones that was able to just, get a plane and come over here because they wanted to. People let them over here. People from the right side, DeWine, let them here. Don't take my word for it. Look it up. So all I'm saying is, okay, there's a lot going on. There's a whole lot going on. And hold judgment, okay? Let's hold out. I understand, all right? It's a bad situation. We got to be calm. We got to be cool, okay? And hopefully, let's try to shed light on the whole story, not just because it's easy to say, okay, let's not turn this into a South Park episode. The classic, they took our jobs bullshit. Let's not turn it into that. Yes, there's Haitian refugees here. We're not happy about it. Totally understand that. That's totally understandable. Let's look into why are they here? Why are they getting all these benefits? Why are they getting a free ride? And if they are getting that, is it truly going to them? Or is it like any other scheme, any other government organization where they've got their hands in it, to where just as much as you and I have been taken advantage of, there's a chance that these refugees have possibly been taken advantage of too. And you know what's funny that I was just thinking about the other night, with all the rumors going around about Kamala and stuff, uh, all these refugees, from what I can see here in Springfield, it's like roughly 60% men, another 30% women, 10% children. There's hardly no Haitian refugee children from what I can see here in Springfield. So, if there's so many refugees, where's all the refugee children? That's a good question. And I'm going to try to make another video soon. And thank you guys for listening. Till next time.